Hi, my name is Lakin Harper. I'm a member at New Life Missionary Baptist Church, and today I'm going to be interviewing Miss Marie and Miss Lola. They were original charter members of this church. So my first question is, you originally came from Kentucky, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, and what made you come to Columbus?
Well, I jump in. What made me us come to Columbus was work. I was about 16 years old when we come, and we come because of work. And as the years went on, Garnet was called to preach, and that's the reason that we was back down here.
So you first started in a tent here, and can you tell me about that?
Yes. Chris had a lead to come in the community down here and set up an old tent that he had and start a revival. And we did, and had a good revival. Then after that, he felt like starting a mission. And so we had some services around in the community, in some of the homes, and so he got the lead to start a mission, and that's where we went in the mission. And then some of them that was coming from the church at Friendship, and they wanted to start a church. And he said, I can't do that. Said, the Lord led me in here for a mission, and said, that's as far as I can go with it. And so they just insisted on starting a church, so he said, he would just turn it over to Brother Garnet, and that's as far as we went.
Garnet took it over and started having services, and I'll just have to go back on it. We just started having services. Lord, we had some good services there. Thank you for that. And there's one thing that that I can recall. I just got to get it in. We had an old stovepipe. Had a big old stove in there. It was just, they had taken all the insides of the house out, and they had a stove in there, and the big preachers come down from big white shirts on, and big people come down and preach. We had some good services. But I'd sit there sometime, and I was afraid that stovepipe was going to come down and make them all black with the soot and stuff. That's a kind of funny part. But there's a lot of things that I can't remember, but I just know the Lord blessed it, and it was right. And I don't know how long. I didn't keep a time or on things myself, but there was people just come and enjoyed themselves, and it just started more and more people coming and enjoying themselves, and then they decided to, start. This was just a little mission, and then they decided to start the church. So there's just a lot of things that I can't add into it just right, so I don't want to get anything out of order that's not right.
Well, you're already doing a fantastic job. Did you expect the church to be, one, going on, be still here after 50 years, and two, that it's still going pretty strong and we're still having great service?
Well, at that time, I didn't think beyond the little building was in and the church was in, the good times we was having. I didn't think really beyond that, I don't think,
What is different now from when New Life first started?
Oh, the building. The building is altogether different. And this building is different than the other building was. And it's like you got three steps. And I just thank the Lord for it. It just goes on because I believe the Lord wanted it. And He put people in it to take care of it. And I'm so proud of all that. And I believe a lot of people got saved. And I'm so thankful for that, because that's my main purpose. And going to church or doing things is to help somebody get saved if I could.
Okay, what kind of difficulties did you both face? Marie, you can start if you'd like.
Well, it's just being a preacher's wife. One thing I'd like to throw in, Lola, do you remember, I think we were at James and Ellie's house, little house they lived in down the street here. And you and Garnet taking one side of the street, and me and Curtis taking the other side, and we went from door to door, advertising services or something.
Yes.
What was that?
It was the services in the building, the second building, I think, that we did that. And yeah, it was cold and bad. Ellie cooked for us, and
Yeah.
and oh, she cooked a good meal. And we just went up and down the streets inviting people to come to church.
And it was real bad weather, snow on the ground. It was away with the snow. Yeah.
Do you regret putting any money into the church, any expenses?
No. I think it was every penny was worth it.
No, I don't regret a penny or any length that I went to do to help the Lord or with His church. I don't regret any of that.
What do you want to see in New Life in the next 50 years? Marie?
Well, to hold on to the old landmark. You know, as far as serving the Lord, you know, and, you know, I don't want to see it go modern, you know.
Miss Lola?
Well, I just want to see it go on the generations as the world stands. If it does, then I'm awful proud of this here and all the people that work here that they've had a lot of people saved and they're leading the children right, and that's good. And that's what I believe in, the old time way.
I'm pretty sure you have tons of memories, but do you have one specific one that you'll never forget and perhaps is your favorite? Miss Marie?
Well, I don't know of any favorite. I know of a little incident. It's kind of funny.
Then go ahead.
Of course, Curtis was one that didn't stand in one place, you know, if you all remember him. But he was always going around, you know, and so down there one night, Randy, Lola's youngest son, he was sitting on the seat right in the front like that. And Curtis, of course, it was pretty close to around there, you know. And Curtis was coming around, and Randy would stick his foot out every time Curtis would come around. Well, Randy would stick his little foot out, you know. And I thought, oh my goodness, he's going to stomp on my foot directly. I remember that incident happening. But anyway, I know we had some good services down there, and I enjoyed them all.
Miss Lola?
Well, to me, having a good services and as I say, the funniest incident was the preachers would come from up north down to preach, and the stove we had, and it had a big long pipe, and they was tall, and I just looked any time, because they went under it sometime for them to hit it and set just go everywhere. But I just, again, I thank the Lord. I had so many memories, it's hard to tell you all of them. And just seeing people work for the Lord always helped me so much.
Have any parting shots or any comments that you just really would love to impart on us? Marie?
Well, I just thank the Lord that He's led me back here.
Well, I just thank the Lord that all is running it and doing the right thing before the Lord, and it just keeps it going and goes on down through the generations if its time stands that long, you know, as long as it be, just go on with it.